This person had 6 hands, but he didn't even realize it. One hand held a comb, another rubbed his face, and another brushed his teeth. Spidey looked in the mirror and discovered that he actually had 6 hands. Worse still, Aunt May knocked on the door at that moment. As Peter tried to find an excuse to keep her out, he realized Aunt May had already pushed the door open. At that moment, Spidey noticed that Aunt May's head had turned into a spider's head.
Because I see him as in... Stop that!
Aunt May walked toward Peter, ready to give him a kiss. This scared Peter badly. He desperately needed a savior. At the critical moment, Iron Fist came crashing from above. Peter was knocked away by a single punch. Immediately after, Peter woke up from his sleep.
You just had the weirdest dream. Your aunt looked like a spider who had extra arms.
He was puzzled. How did Iron Fist know his dream so clearly? Iron Fist explained to Peter that he had learned a bit of magic before, and that everyone was trapped in the same dream. To help Peter escape the dream, he had already exhausted all his strength. Peter looked toward the classroom and saw that, just as Iron Fist said, everyone was asleep. Stepping out onto the street, he found the entire city had stopped moving. Spidey guessed that someone had poisoned the water. He tried to contact SHIELD, but couldn't get through. Iron Fist told Spidey that all of this was caused by magic, but Spidey didn't believe that magic existed in the world. Iron Fist didn't argue with him, saying that once they met the Supreme Sorcerer, he would understand. Looking at the rundown house, Spidey couldn't help but comment, "The Supreme Sorcerer lives in a place like this?" The next second, Spidey ran straight into a gargoyle. The surroundings changed drastically. At that moment, the door to a room opened, and Spidey saw a box as soon as he entered. He said, "This broken box can't possibly have any magic." But suddenly, a bunch of tentacles sprang out of the box. Doctor Strange appeared at that moment, telling Spidey not to touch anything else. One crisis is enough.
Nice. Scare the new guy. Funny. Haha. Doctor Strange, I presume?
You can address me as Sorcerer Supreme.
He said. Iron Fist had been able to escape the dream because he had once studied magic with Doctor Strange. At this point, Doctor Strange noticed that Spidey had a mysterious power. This power allowed him to sense danger.
Spider sense? Is that like mind read? Guess what number I'm thinking of?
You are thinking of flapjacks.